This is Brian Boland, and I am here with another one of my big ideas. And the big idea this time around is end of quarter. And we're coming up here. It's the last week of September. Money managers, big mutual funds, places like that. This is the end of the quarter for them. And what really happens at the end of the quarter? Well, the books need to get dressed up. So what do money managers do at this time? They usually tend to sell off some of their losers so they don't look so bad. So I'm not carrying a big loss and I have to report that and show that on the books. And I'm going to add to winners. But I think right now there's so much concern around, the idea of the market moving lower. There's a lot of fear out there. There's a lot of headwinds out there. I just want to talk about a couple stocks that, might be opportunities to short or go negative. So we're going to talk about a couple ideas here. First thing that I'm going to talk about, though, is Meta. Now, why would I talk about Meta platforms? It's a big stock. It's META. It's a Zacks rank 3. So there's really not that much movement in earnings estimates. But, we're going to talk about why we want to short this in a second. So it's an A for growth and a C for value. Now, as we look at this chart over the last, basically since July, it's and I know this is kind of hard to see, but we're right here at about 286. So we're a little bit of a gain, but there is the idea of valuation here for this one. And the trend lately has been moving lower. We don't like to see that. So you're coming in from 310. The other idea of when you want to short a stock, you definitely don't want to short a stock that's a small cap. You want to short something that's big, no chance of someone coming in and you're finding out the next day that, oh my gosh, someone bought this for a 20% premium, forcing you to cover. No one is going to buy Meta platforms, or at least the whole company. So a short sale here is protected from the downside on that. So, this is one name that I think should be looked at, to the short side here going into the end of quarter. The other idea in selling stock short is when there's a squeeze, and we've talked about this one in the past in one of my growth videos, Carvana, CVNA. Now there's this also a Zacks ranked number 3 with an A for growth and D for value. This one has seen, good earnings report, but has then basically been trading inside of a range, although the range is pretty steep here, 55 to 40, give or take. The problem here is that this is a crowded trade. There's a lot of people short this stock already. So that's what's causing a squeeze higher. That's the one thing that we have to be aware of. Anything that has a short interest level of 20% or more is a very crowded trade. That's a lot of people that are short. So that's something to worry about. We look at the market cap here at 8 billion. This does have the potential to be bought out by, who knows who, but maybe a CarMax, maybe a private equity group, anybody like that. They could just write a check for this sort of deal. So you want to be, at least knowledge, have the insight to something like that where the potential for a buyout is actually there for Carvana, and obviously the short squeeze idea. So you don't want to short that one. Let's take a look at this final one that I'm going to talk about here. It's Block. You can see here from our chart, and Block is SQ, the old Square. That's the old Jack Dorsey, one of the co-founders of Twitter, which is now X by Elon Musk. All right, so Zacks ranked number 3 as well. It's a B for growth, D for value. And I circled this spot right here. We can see on our chart that was an earnings surprise and it was a beat. But since then, the stock just keeps on moving lower. That is not what you want to see. And that is the type of thing when you're thinking about a short, selling the stock short, that is just textbook type stuff right there. Obviously at 27 billion, it's a little bit big and, a little bit rich. We're trading at 26 times forward earnings. I don't think that there's that many players that are going to be out there saying, let's buy Block here. So one thing that we have at Zacks that I want to bring your attention to is a product we call the short sell list. Now, the short sell list is a paid for service here at Zacks, the short sell list. And this is basically an algorithm that is looking for the very best stocks to short. So obviously it's going to factor in stocks that are a Zacks rank number 5 or below. And when we see something like that, I think it's a good opportunity to go short. So if you're looking to find the best stocks to short, if you believe the market is moving lower, short sell list is a great tool to have. Well, that's it for this week. Be sure to join us next time when we take a look at another big idea. And until then, why don't you go to Zacks.com/promo for all of our latest promotions.